All right, hello and welcome to South Hills Community Wellness. I am Jacqueline and
I'm Laura Vlasic.
very good. Okay, so who are we? We felt like there needed to be a place that people could come together to learn from experts in their community. Our goal and mission is to help our members gain access to knowledge from people in their own community to create balance in their lives. So that they can learn, connect, and collaborate on a variety of personal development, health, and wellness topics. For those of you who are new to the group, welcome. Our disclaimer is that we have a mutual agreement between our speakers and our members that these workshops are strictly to share knowledge, value, and to connect with like-minded people. South Hills Community Wellness does not agree or disagree with the content presented, nor are we promoting a service or a product. These Zoom conferences will be recorded. Therefore, if you would like to remain anonymous, you have the option to disconnect your camera and audio on the control panel by your name. These are also meant to be interactive, so please share your stories, ideas, ask questions, give suggestions. We just, ask that you allow everyone to be a part of the discussion. Thank you for being with us tonight. We know how valuable your time is. Tonight, we're pleased to welcome Marianne Brown. Marianne Brown created a natural side of wellness, drawing from more than 30 years of continuing education and 30 years of work experience as a healthcare professional. Empowering people is her passion because she understands firsthand the impact that physical and emotional trauma can have on one's life and well-being. So welcome, Marianne.
Marianne.
Hi. Well, thank you very much for having me on here. And I'm very, very honored to be able to present this workshop and ask questions. And I'm just so happy to be here. And thank you very much, everybody, for joining us too. So tonight's topic is essential oils. I took a poll, and the poll came up with 6 people wanted introduction to essential oils, and 6 people wanted oils for happiness, and people wanted individual oils. So tonight, I decided to do the introduction with some of the happy oils. Let's, increase our happiness in this time of staying home. We need safer, more effective health solutions. Essential oils have been around for many, many, many years. It started back into the prehistory when man used plants to meet their basic needs. And then in 2700 BC, Chinese used herbs or aromatic plants to treat their health issues. And then it, moves up to the birth of Christ, right? How many oils? There's like 26 mentions of oils within the Bible. And then we move all the way up to when Doterra developed their company in 2008. I'm sorry for the single use of Doterra. There's a lot of great quality of essential oil companies out there. I don't use it, but a lot of other people do. So just, I'm gonna go over and be careful about the essential oils that you do use. So then we go to the modern medicine. Modern medicine happened in 1916 to 1918 when epidemics, like the pandemics, started in the world. Polio, smallpox, and the vaccinations appeared. So that is when people stopped using the natural health solutions and went into modern medicine. Modern medicine had too much money. So their schools became more popular. And that's when doctors were created. So, why are people turning to natural options? Why are you turning to natural options? Why do you want to turn to natural options?
Well, I think medicines are we unmuted? Are we muted?
You're unmuted. Go ahead.
I feel like medicine sometimes, often is a mask. I'm not a medicine person, but I feel like it masks the problem more than it helps the problem. And I feel that, and that's why people don't get better lots of times from medicine, because it's more of a mask, and maybe just people thinking, well, if I take this the rest of my life, I'll be fine, instead of really finding out what the problem is and how they can really fix the problem. And it's expensive. It makes a lot of money for these companies.
Very true. Essential oils actually get to the root of the problem. They actually go in and they kill the viruses. They go in and help the body to balance out the systems depending on what's going on within the body. So that, essential oils are very, very good at that. They're not the mask. They're not the covering up. They actually help to balance the body. Let's say, you're tired, you have stress. So the essential oils are going to go in there and they're going to help calm down the body. And then the body says, yay, yay, I get to work better, right? I get to work faster. I get to work easier because I'm not as stressed. Who else has another opinion of that? Anybody else want to say anything about why they want to turn to natural solutions?
I mean, I agree with my Aunt Cheryl in the sense that, like, I grew up in a house where, they used medicine for everything, but they were the sickest people that I ever did meet, and I just think at a young age, I realized, like, I think that medicine does work, but I think in the sense that they were over medicating and they weren't getting to the root of that problem, that, like, maybe some were necessary, but I think it was just overuse, and it actually, I think it made them sicker. So
yeah, that's very, very true. A little bit of both, right?
Well,
Go ahead,
also,
Laura.
I think when you take medicine, not everybody's body reacts the same way. Like, I seem to have a lot of, I guess, side effects from small little medicines. I just had to take something for my hip surgery and it gave me colitis, and I've been having problems with it ever since. And it was anti-inflammatory to be able to wait for my surgery. And I'm now so annoyed that I took it. I wish I just dealt with the pain, to be honest with you. I won't take any painkillers. Unfortunately, we have addiction in our family. I lost 2 brothers to that. So that's another reason why I'm not big on medication, due to addiction problems and leading to more problems. So I'm like Jacqueline, I agree that sometimes you need medicine. I 100% agree with that. But I also feel like we're highly over medicated, and sometimes the medicine counteracts one other medicine. It may not really be helping. I learned that when I took care of my dad. He was on like 14 medications. My nephew was a doctor. He said, listen, we got to get him off those. By the time I was done with him, he was only on 2 medications the rest of the time I took care of him. So half those medicines were actually causing more problems than any problem. They weren't actually helping him. They were making him over medicated where he couldn't function properly, actually. And by the time we got him off, it took us about 6 months to a year. He was a totally different person.
Laura, you had something to say?
Well, I was just going to say the side effects from all the medications, you end up taking more medications because of the medications you're on. Nobody ever looks and gets back to what the root of the problem is, why you have that problem in the beginning. Disease is a dis-ease. There's something not right and equal in your body, and they need to find out what that is first.
Yeah. And, the other thing is the chemicals that are in our water, that are in our air, that are in all of our products that we use around the house. These aromatic air fresheners are the worst toxic thing for your body to breathe in. They're just full of chemicals, and they're just a mask. They don't even actually eat up the odors. So all essential oils have 2 parts to them. They work on our body physically to help with our physical ailments. Plus they work on our body for the emotional components. They actually can cross the blood-brain barrier and they go into our brain, and they assist the body in increasing serotonin levels and all the different emotional hormones that we need to create happiness in our life and joy. So, very good. So, natural facts about essential oils. 1 drop of peppermint oil is equal to 28 cups of peppermint tea. That, you have to drink a lot of tea to get the effects of just 1 drop of peppermint. This over here to the right was a live blood sample, and I really love like showing this because it shows what essential oils can do in the blood. This blood on the left, this blood sample on the left was taken from.
I don't see your screen.
I was gonna say your screen's not split.
It's what?
It's not split.
Not split?
I can't, I just see you.
Oh. So let's see. How about that? Oh, I didn't want to do that. Sorry about that. Let's see. Why won't this work today?
Oh, work the other day. Oh,
Did
wait.
it share it now?
Got it.
Okay, there we go. Good?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So this live blood sample is taken from a person who had jet lag and was very, very fatigued. And they took a blood sample before applying the oil, and you can see how the blood sample is just really, really clumped up. And then they took the blood sample, they put Doterra's Balance oil, which helps to promote more oxygen within the body. And after 30 seconds, they took another blood sample, and this is the way the blood sample looked. The blood is more flowing and free flowing, and it's not grouped all together and everything. And so essential oils are absorbed into your body within 30 seconds, and they're in every single cell of your body within 20 minutes. So there's different grades of oils. There is the food grade oil, which we all use, like as our, like peppermint, the candies, the wintergreen mints, the extracts, and then there's the synthetic grade, which is all in our shampoos and our perfumes and stuff like that. And then there's an actual therapeutic grade of oil. The therapeutic grade of oil is going to change our body. It's actually going to help our body. It's going to go into our body and physically detox our body, help our moods better, and stuff like that. So the other thing is that the government has no true regulations on essential oils. So not all essential oils are created equally. The ones that you buy on Amazon, I would be very, very careful because they can be tampered with. People can, go ahead.
Even if they are doTERRA, that doesn't mean that it's actual.
Yes, exactly. I found out a year ago that people can actually buy those caps, those sealed caps, and take off the cap and then reseal the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's just crazy. So I don't know how you would find out if it's real or not, but Young Living is another essential oil brand. The thing that I look at when I'm researching oils is doTERRA, you can take these oils internally. The ones that you can take internally have a supplement fact on the outside of the bottle. So when I'm looking on these websites and they say, do not take internally, well, and in the grocery stores, you know, they say they have lemon. Why? Who's sharing their screen? This isn't me.
Let's see. I think it was Ellen.
Oh yeah,
There we go.
there we are. So if it says lemon on the bottle, why wouldn't we be able to take lemon internally? It's from a lemon, right? What's wrong with that brand of oil? What do they have in it that you can't take it internally? Just like peppermint. Peppermint is from a plant, right? They have peppermint extract that you can take internally. So what is wrong with that brand of oil that you can't take it internally? So enough about my bandbox, right? So oops. So a little bit more about me. I've started using essential oils in 2008, in 2012. It's been 8 years. I had breast cancer, and in 2005, I was really, really sick. I was on chemo for an entire year. After I was off of chemo, I sought natural health doctors. They put me on herbs. They put me on homeopathic medicines. They put me on vitamins. I had drawers full of stuff. I did start feeling better. However, I still got sick. By trade, I'm a physical therapist assistant. I worked in nursing homes, and I was exposed to all of these germs and viruses and colds and everything else. So in 2012, I was introduced to these oils and I started using them. I noticed a difference immediately. I was detoxed. I felt the chemo just kind of drain out of my body. I felt a total difference compared to all of the other products that I was on and supplements that I was on. I've never looked back. I stopped getting sick. The flu went around the physical therapy department that year twice, and 4 people were out at a time with the flu. I didn't get it. Now, I used a lot of essential oils, and I used, their vitamin pack and a lot of oils. However, I didn't get sick. And I threw out all the rest of the supplements. It just, I felt a bigger difference on these oils. So I gained my education from a list of books. So I use the Essential Life book. I use the Modern Essentials Usage Guide. Essential Oils Unlocked is all about the chemicals, the chemical parts of the oils, the essential oils and hormone solutions, the essential oils and emotions. I research. I'm just not somebody that uses essential oils. I actually research what interacts with medicines, how to use them, what they're used for, when to use them, and stuff like that. The internet is a wealth of information. Before you use anything, research it, educate yourself. So what are essential oils? Essential oils are natural and powerful aromatic compounds found in the seeds, bark, stems, roots, flowers, and other parts of the plants. Extracted and distilled for a variety of health benefits. They are complex. They're consistent of multiple chemical compounds. They actually have a whole chemistry behind them. The complexity of every oil provides versatile support and means to developing resistance is extremely unlikely. If you develop a rash from an essential oil, it's probably a detox reaction that your body is having with that oil. So some of the oils for mood. Let's get to those happy oils. So essential oils that increase serotonin uptake are citrus oils. Doterra has an oil called copaiba. It's for the nervous system. It's a liver cleanse. It helps our body to think better. It helps our brain. It helps the nerves within our brain to work better. Lavender is calming, right? Lavender is the oil of calming, but we have to be careful with lavender because some people, it actually makes them hyper. So lavender has two aspects sometimes, depending on the person. Some kids get hyper with lavender. You just have to use it and see how your body reacts to it. And peppermint. Peppermint is an antihistamine. Peppermint is an uplifter. It's a stimulant. It's helps for breathing, respiratory tract, for stomach. They have so many different usages. Turmeric. I never thought that turmeric increased the serotonin levels of your brain. And I'm like, wow, that's really great because it's also an anti-inflammatory for the body. So many uses for turmeric also. So essential oils that increase dopamine. Citrus oils. Citrus oils do a lot. All citrus oils help with mood, for uplifting mood in some way or another. They also are a cleanse for our bodies. Clary sage. Clary sage is the oil to get rid of negativity. When my teenage boys were at home, lots of negativity around the house, I would put clary sage in the bottle and go spray their door. And I definitely noticed a difference in the mood in the house. Jasmine. Jasmine is a really fragrant flower, and jasmine is just a really great mood uplifter. It's for spirituality also. Oregano. Oregano is a hot oil, so you don't want to put oregano on your body. You want to put it on the bottom of your feet because the bottom of your feet are not as sensitive. It's a thicker skin, so it won't burn. Oregano will burn your body if you put it on your body. If you want to take it internally, put it with a vegetable capsule. Oregano is just really strong. So patchouli. Patchouli actually connects the mind with the body, and it helps to uplift the dopamine levels. So essential oils for harmony is black pepper. Black pepper gets rid of addictions. It helps the body to stabilize, to harmonize. Again, citrus oils help to increase our mood. Wild orange is an antidepressant. It's a mood uplifter. Lemon is for focus. Lang Lang is for calming. A story of mine is that I was working in the yard yesterday for 6 hours, and I would come in and I would rest, and I would go back outside. I would come in and I would rest. Finally, I kind of got tired of being sore, so I put Lang Lang on the back of my neck and my spine. I put blue tansy, which is another oil for calming, on my spine. And, you know, within 5 minutes, I felt really, really good and relaxed. And I was able to go back outside and finish my yard work. And then when I came back in, and at the end of the day, I took turmeric for the anti-inflammatory, and I took the copaiba to help with the nervous system and to calm my nervous system and then calm my body down. And I didn't have hardly any pain or stiffness whenever I woke up this morning. I was really happy. Like, why do we hold on to our pain and our stiffness and our stuff in our body when we can support it? So lavender is for harmony. Roman chamomile is great. I got stung by a hornet a couple weeks ago. And immediately I came into the house and I put Roman chamomile on the bite. And 15 minutes later, I put more Roman chamomile on it. It took the sting away. I had no more pain. I couldn't even see where the hornet bit me. So, you know, essential oils that increase happiness is bergamot. Bergamot is a citrus oil. All citrus oils, as you can see, citrus oils do a lot. They're very great for our body. And again, the jasmine, the fir oils. Siberian fir is really great for taking away pain from our body, and it's used for generational healing. Bevitor actually brings our thoughts, and it brings it back into our brain, so it's not all scattered. Cinnamon is a great antioxidant. And geranium is a very high vibrancy oil. It's very similar to rose oil also. So, does anybody have any questions?
I have a question, Marianne.
Yeah.
Okay, so I heard that for these essential oils, you were putting them in a spray bottle, you were applying them on your body. Like, how other ways can you use it? I know some of these essential oils, but it's mostly like in candle form, you know, these flavors or smells.
So essential oils, you can use them in a diffuser, but you only want cold water, because a very high grade quality of essential oil gets destroyed in heat. So if you use it in like a hot vaporizer or in the candle wax things, you know, that's actually going to kill the essential oil. That's going to deplete it of the great properties that it has. When you put it into the air with a diffuser, that is the quickest way that you can get it into your brain, through the smell. And that's the quickest way that it can affect your mood, because you're smelling it.
Mm-hmm.
You can take them internally, only if there's a supplement fact on it. You can also just put them on your body topically. You can put them on your pulse points, you know, on your neck right here, on your carotid artery points, on your wrists, on the back of your neck, behind your ears. Cypress. I use cypress when I'm going for a bicycle ride, because cypress is great for circulation. So I put that behind my knees to help my body as I'm riding my bike. You can cook with them. I use lemon. I use oregano, thyme in my Italian dishes. I made lemon cookies with cream cheese. They were really delicious. So did I answer your question?
Yeah, thank you. I do
You're
have some of
welcome.
the doTERRA, like a bar soap and hand cream, but I didn't realize you can do all these other things with them.
Yes, whenever people put them in candles, it actually destroys the therapeutic property of the candle. I mean, of the essential oil.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
And using alkaline water in your diffuser actually helps your water or your oils to better go out there. hard water and stuff, they don't evaporate and go in as well as they do with the alkaline water.
Well, sure, because the hard water has
I don't
crystals.
know what to do
right?
here.
And so the essential oils attach to the crystals and to the bacteria of the water. And so it doesn't do such a great job in the air. Yes. I also use alkaline water. I love alkaline water. And it's very like soft, right? Yes.
I have a question. Actually, it's two questions. One, why are you supposed to just put oils in like a metal cup or whatever, not in a plastic? I did that one time and it started eating through my plastic, but why is that? And then another thing is, I have a dog and I hear different things about like certain oils you shouldn't put in a diffuser for pets. Is that true, or what's your thought on that?
Okay, so the first one, yes. For taking oils internally, it's only glass or aluminum because all citrus oils and all oils eat phytochemicals. So phytochemicals are plastics. So when we drink water from a plastic container, or like the plastic water bottles, the water bottles that we buy in the store, all of those chemicals are leached into the water and we're drinking all of that. So the citrus oils actually goes into our body and they eat up all of these toxins out of our body and they detox our body. So when you put the essential oils in the plastic water bottles that you buy from the store, it will actually eat a hole through it. I've had glasses where I forgot,
Yeah,
and it
that's what
like fogs up the glass,
like,
right?
what happened?
And yeah, I know. I've ruined one glass, and I like remembered. Oh my gosh, that was whenever I first got into the oils. So they're not. The oil isn't going to affect our digestive tract because it's the same pH as our body is. And it's the same plant-based product chemistry as our body. So it's not going to touch our insides, it's not going to eat up our body or anything like that. But whenever there's foreign materials in our body from our water, from the air that we breathe in, from the plastic bottles that we drink from, the essential oils are going to go into our body and eat those up. And they're going to create a healthier atmosphere for the inside of our body. So with dogs, cats, there are essential oils that you don't want to diffuse. Cats are sensitive. However, my boyfriend does have a cat and he diffuses essential oils all the time. He has not had a problem with his cat with the essential oils. Just like people, some animals are more sensitive and some aren't. I would be very careful with cats though. With dogs, I've been using essential oils on my dogs since I got into essential oils in 2012. Copaiba is just a great oil for dogs, for their nervous system, to help with their pain levels. Dogs are not sensitive. You really want to cut the oils down though with like a fractionated coconut oil or an olive oil or another high quality oil. If you're putting it on a small dog, with a dog that is our body weight, 110 pounds, it's okay to put the full essential oil on them if you choose. There's, talks about that. I've used them without diluting them on my animals for a very long time. I've had no problems. I have a little 10-pound dog who I do cut the oils down for because he's 10 pounds. And I have not found any oils that I can't diffuse around the dogs. they actually lay there. I have a 10-month-old puppy who I put the oil up to his nose and he'll turn away from it. And then I got one in the mail and I put it up to his nose and he was like all excited about it. You know, like, wow, what is that? Go ahead, Laura.
Thank you.
The oils too, the best way to dilute, you never dilute with water. You only dilute with another oil, coconut oil or jojoba oil, or, you know, different. So if you ever, like, we get peppermint in your eyes, put a little coconut oil in, it'll get blurry, but it gets rid of the.
You can also use milk.
Oh, really?
Milk also is a neutralizer. Yes. I use cinnamon in my coffee. And 4 years ago, 5 years ago, my dog died, and I had a penance party at that same day. Stupid me, but I was crying, and I moved the cinnamon oil off the microwave so it wouldn't fall, and I got cinnamon oil in my eyes. It was bad. Cinnamon is a very, very hot oil, and immediately I went and put olive oil in my eyes. And you know what? I was fine within 3 minutes. That's how quickly it works. So they're not going to destroy your eyes. They're not going to eat your eyes or anything. It's just going to really burn. Yeah. So you learn a lot of lessons whenever you use essential oils. But luckily, they're not going to kill you. I mean, you know, they're not going to hurt you. So, anybody else? Any other questions or comments? Okay, well, very good. I think we're gonna do another series next Monday. Yes, Laura? I mean, yes, Jackie and Laura? You're muted.
Oh, I'm muted, sorry. Yes. Yeah, so should we do again on Monday?
Yeah,
Okay.
and we can do the individual oils.
That was going to be one of my questions for you. Like, what would be your top, say, 5 oils? I mean, I feel like I always really liked frankincense. I would love to know more about that. I mean,
Okay.
but
So maybe we can put a poll
okay,
in there, what individual oils people want to know about.
that's a great idea.
Mhm.
Any other questions?
Marianne, you did a great job.
Oh, thank you, Ellen.
Yeah, this is you know, it's a new time we're coming into. Marianne and I have talked about this, and I think a lot of these things are going to help us all to maybe try to be our best. And she's really knocking it out of the park here, because electronics scares a lot of people, and she's climbing right into it. So good job, Marianne.
Thank you. Ah,
And I think that that's so true. And, you know, like, I think we do all have to be open-minded about, you know, like, there's so many ways to, you know, we're more than just one thing, you know, and I think that there's just so many ways to heal, or even to make ourselves feel better. So many things we can incorporate. And I really love everything that you're bringing to us, Marianne, and, you know, the 2 presentations that you've presented, and that's kind of what we're all about at South Hills Community Wellness, just trying to, you know, give our members that knowledge of, you know, help me out, Laura. It's been a long day at work. It's been like 9 hours.
Bring awareness to
Awareness, yeah.
that help with healing and health and wellness and community. Bringing our whole name together.
yeah, I would have to attest to that because I've gone to a lot of seminars that were not presented by Zoom too. and they were all very, very good. So thank you to the both of you.
Sure, thank you. Want to let you know tomorrow night, same Zoom number, right, Jackie?
Yes.
We have Marty Kaplan on, and he is going to talk about transcendental meditation. Wednesday, we have what?
Holly, and she'll be talking about women who lead. You know, she actually have her book right here somewhere. So she'll be fun to have on Wednesday.
And then on Thursday at 1, we're going to do a live Zoom or a live Facebook thing. Laura Bell is going to do just a 5-minute makeover on, like, for when you're hopping on the Zoom calls to make you look good, which I haven't done yet. So I'll wait for Laura on Thursday at 1. So, and then Marianne again next Monday. Saturday we have Ian at 5 o'clock. So, and if anybody,
Jackie doing the Power of Now.
yes, Wednesday. That's right. We have Wednesday Power Now. So many things.
And then Matt Scoletti's coming back next week too to speak.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
Which
right.
will be exciting.
And if anybody lives in the area and is interested in any of the books that we have that you've seen, just that Jackie's show that we got, you know, you can gladly pick them up from either of us, or we can meet you, you know, somewhere to lend out any of the books too.
I got a couple books already, and I'm about to hand them back. And yeah, it's a great wealth of knowledge. It's a great library. So I appreciate that.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for
Thank you.
And we will see you guys hopefully tomorrow.
Sounds good. Thank you, guys. It was good.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mary.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Welcome.